Hey, Shalom Makim. First and foremost, we want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Wahab, Ruach, Kodash. Alright, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And salutations to all of GMS Miami. And alongside of me, I have the brother
Kananat.
Alright, and today we're going to get into, a quick little video. And, Lord's will is edifying, alright? Now, one of the brothers in our camp, alright, Samak, put this article in the group chat that we're in, and and we decided, through the spirit, we're gonna make a video on it. So, we're gonna get straight into it.
It's called "The Pentagon is planning for a war with China and Russia. Can they handle both?"
Yeah, man. The Pentagon is planning for war with China and Russia, man. All right, can the Pentagon, can the United States of America really handle both enemies, man? Okay, we all know Russia is great in number, all right, and China is great in Navy and air support, man. So does the United States of America have enough firepower and have enough numbers and strength and support, all right, to take on Russia or China, or Russia and China at the same time, man? All right, this article came out a day ago. All right, and it was by Aaron Metha. All right, we're gonna read a few paragraphs and get some scripts and close out through the spirit. All right.
Washington. The Pentagon is in the opening stages of redesigning the force around challenges of Russia and China. The department, number 2, informed officials said Tuesday while warning them that America may not be able to afford preparing for 2 unique problem sets.
Yeah, man, that America, okay, warning that America may not be able to afford preparing for 2 unique problem sets, man. Okay, America doesn't have any money, man. Okay, and this came out of the mouth of a top uniform official, man. All right, go ahead on.
The recent National Defense Strategy identified great powers competitors as the major challenge facing the Pentagon. But General Paul Selva, Vice Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, noted that plans required to counter each nation are neutrally in tensions with one another for resources.
All right, naturally. All right, so they trying to figure out a way to counter each nation, man. Okay, and tensions with one another. So for resources, so it's like Russia and China are somewhat in a resource debate, so to say, and America probably feels like this is the best time to attack them, man. Which in a sense is so stupid, man. Okay, because you just finished saying you don't have enough, you might not have enough, then you feel like you'll be able to fuck them up while they go discussing resources and stuff, man. You must be out of your mind. All right.
The devil's proud, man.
Yeah, that's right. Go ahead.
Here why they will be in competition with each other. They are not the same. Silva explained during an event hosted by the Defense Writers Group, there are 2 unique competitions that we have to deal with, and the elements are overlapping but not the same.
Yeah, man, the elements are overlapping but not the same, man. And the reason being is because where Russia and China are located, man, is located in a strategic location that it makes it difficult for America to penetrate, man. All right, go ahead up.
The primary way that tensions play out depends on who would be involved in the fight. Any fight with China, if it were to come to blows, would be a largely maritime and air fight.
Yeah, man. So the Navy, man, the Navy and the Air Force would have to go in, because at the end of the day, if you look at where China is located, man, okay, if you look at where China is located, the only way for America to really get into China is through the North Pacific Ocean, man. All right, because nobody in their right mind over here is gonna let America tread through their grounds to get to China, man. We all know America will never go through Iran, man. Will never pass through Iran because of the tensions that Iran have with America, man. Okay, in the past tensions that Afghanistan and Pakistan had with America, man. So it's gonna be way difficult for China to cut through the Middle East to get to China, man. So the only real option that America has is to cut through the ocean, man, and possibly use Japan and South Korea as support. But the thing about that is China has a large maritime force, man, a large navy, man, and one of the large air forces, man. So no matter how much ships the U.S. sends and fighter jets the U.S. sends, no matter how much support they get from China, Japan, and South Korea, they're going to be outnumbered by the Chinese ships, man, and Chinese planes, man. All right, go ahead. Who's right here? So it said.
It doesn't mean that it doesn't mean the Army and the Marine Corps don't have a place. But when you think about how potential conflict with China will involve, it very likely involves a substantial contribution from the naval and air forces.
Yeah, man. So they're basically saying that the U.S. Army and the U.S. Marines they're not counted out to fight, man. It's just that to get into China, it's gonna take more naval force than footmen, man. All right, which is in all actuality true, man. Because I play a lot of video games, and one video game that demonstrates that is Battlefield, man. All right. Battlefield 4 demonstrates that to the head, man. Whenever you would go against China, man, it's absolutely nowhere you could go where it's not water, man. All right, like for you to get into China, you gotta go by ship, man, and it shows you that in the game. Okay. Yeah, you continue on.
And the Army and Marine Corps will be supporting elements in that fight.
Yep.
In contrast, the Russia global problem set is largely an air and ground fight.
Yeah, man. So Russia has more air support and ground troops, man. Okay, which would be a real compromisation for America. And the reason why early in the article it says that the elements overlap but not the same because of the air fights, man. Okay, because both, no matter which way America goes at it, they're gonna have to make sure that they're structured in the air, man. Okay, because China and Russia damn near could dominate the air, man. They could damn near dominate the air and put all them little F-16s to shivers, man. Put them in the shits, you know. Pardon my French. Go ahead.
Supported by the elements of our maritime components, because you can't get to Russia. You can't get to Europe in any large measure without transiting the North Atlantic, he said, which means there's going to be a maritime fight to get things to the continent.
Yeah, man. So if you look at it, they basically telling you that Europe is not going to let America go through their land, because at the end of the day, Europe and Russia is damn near in somewhat of a beef, man, over Ukraine, Romania, Poland, you know, places like that. So it's like, how you gonna get through to Russia with a large force through Europe? Like Russia not gonna send their whole army, okay, to defend their borders, man. You're not gonna even make it across the borders, man. All right. So you gotta, so you really have to, in each aspect you look at it, man. America has to go through the North Atlantic. Well, not the North Atlantic. For China, you gotta go through the North Pacific. All right, and for Russia, you gotta go through the North Atlantic, man. So it means most likely America would take their ships, go around and try to cut off Russia from the backside, man. Which Russia's gonna send their ships out, their icebreakers out, man, and their submarines out, man. All right, and it's gonna be hard to detect Russian submarines, man. Okay, so it's gonna be a problem for the U.S. to use their ships to get in, but it's gonna be a real push. They're more likely to get into Russia through the maritime. All right, but when they get to the land, then that's when the real fight begins, man. Nothing but bombs on top of their fucking head and Russian troops popping up through all the ice, man. Mm-hmm. All right. Go ahead. North Atlantic.
North Atlantic, you said, which means there's going to be a maritime fight to get things to the continent. But the fight itself, as it evolves, is likely to be an air and ground fight.
That's right. Go ahead.
Silva noted that in the national defense strategy, Russia is identified as a global challenge, a deliberate move by the planner part to try and move away from the idea that Russia is primarily a challenge for Europe to deal with.
Yeah, man. So America basically trying to say, hey, Russia is a global challenge, man. It's not just a challenge to Europe. So they trying to like back away from the fact that Russia could be able to fuck Europe up, man. All right, go ahead.
Of course, there are other threats to the U.S. besides Russia and China. And recent strategy documents, the Pentagon narrowed its focus to what is called 4+1 threats: Russia, China, Russia, China, North Korea, Iran, and terrorism.
Yeah, man. These are who America feels like is the most threatening to their nation, man. Russia being the first, China being the second, North Korea with the crazy Kim Jong-un, Iran with nuclear capabilities to blast America to smithereen, and terrorists. And what's crazy about it, all these nations have nukes where they could just lay America out flat, man. All right, and the terrorists gonna come fuck shit over here, man. All right, that's all we're gonna read for now, man. Lord will not put the article in the description box so y'all can be able to read it, and we're gonna get into the precepts. All right, this is Matthew 24:6, and ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet.
Hey, when you hear rumors of war, man, constantly, all day long, we hearing rumors of wars, man. But we know, hey, don't be troubled.
Yep.
Because all these things have to come to pass because the end is not yet.
Yep.
So it's just the beginning of it, you know. And hey, we with it, man. Because this is gonna be the ushering of our kingdom.
That's right.
Go ahead.
Nah, I was gonna say that's right. You got it.
Come on, man. So hey, bring it on. Hey, y'all need to start this Armageddon, you know, and let's get it started so we can get the fuck out of here.
That's right. That's
Go
right.
ahead,
Verse 7, for nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places.
Yeah, for nation shall rise against nation. That's what you see. You saying, hey, you seeing these small nations saying, I'm not weak anymore, man. Mm-hmm. I have nukes too, so you want to get down, we can get down.
Yep.
All right? And also shall be famines. And you see famines and pestilence all across the whole world, and earthquakes in diverse places, man. So, and this is the beginning of our sorrow. So, hey, our King Yahushua is coming back soon.
That's right. All right, this is Joel 3, verse 9. Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, prepare war, wake up the mighty men, let all the men of war draw near, let them come up.
Proclaim war amongst the Gentiles, and that's what we do. And we telling you, hey, World War III is in the midst, but World War III is here, man. All right? And you guys wake up. Get up, mighty man. Let's draw near. Draw near to the valley of Jehoshaphat, you know?
That's right.
The valley of Jehoshaphat. All right, where the Lord is going to judge all you nations. All right, let's get it.
That's right. Beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say I am strong.
So the weak is saying that they're strong now. You know, everybody's girding up for this war. They putting all their money into war. That's what all these countries are doing, is putting all their money, all their spending money into war. Because that's what This is how this world is going to end, is by what. War, nukes, the chariots of the Most High. That's how this world is going to come to an end.
That's right. And this is just the beginning of it, just like it says in Matthew the 24th chapter, wars and rumors of wars, all right? Wars and rumors of wars, nation against nation, and that's just the beginning, man. Mm-hmm. All right? This is just the beginning, man. Because at the end of the day, what happens before a big fight? Niggas talk shit at each other, man. Mm-hmm. Hey, I'm going to fuck you up. Nah, nigga, I'm going to fuck you up. What's up? What you want to do? Homeboy, nah, what's up? Run up to that one dude. Can't take all the shit talking. Pardon my French and all the profanity, so to say, man. The vulgar speech, I should say. That one dude can't take all the ish talking, man, and they just pop off, man. That's what we waiting for. All right, that's what we waiting for. All right, and the last precept we're gonna bring out, and we're gonna close on this, is Exodus 15:3. The Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua is a man of war. The Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua is his name.
Yeah, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua is a man of the Lord, man. He's orchestrating all this, man. All right, this is in his will, man. He's doing this, man. All right, to judge the nations for what they did unto Israel, man, and what they did to this world. All right, so they're gonna get judged, man. And the Most High is about this, man. This is in his hand. He's the one that's playing chess right now.
Yep.
All right, he's doing this. You know what I'm saying? The reason why the war haven't started yet, because the elect haven't been sealed yet.
That's right.
Once the elect is sealed, the war is coming, man. All right?
That's right. That's
You got
right.
something to say, Al?
Nah, that's it, man. And with that, Lord willing, this video was edifying. We want to give all praises, honor, and glory to
Say
Yahweh,
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai.
Bahar, Raquah, Kodash, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutation to all I give my dear pushers, truth and all truth and sincerity. Shalom.
Shalom.